And welcome to 3 Plus 1 Media, where we talk about people, politics, and pop culture. And today in People, we're talking about the Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina is one of the most prominent and preeminent black influencers in the space. This young lady has paved the way for so many content creators and influencers of color across the board. And really, to be fair with you, she gave a framework and a blueprint to all influencers, regardless of race, color, or creed. Well, Jackie Aina has made it perfectly known on her social media platforms that she does not like it when people call her Auntie. And she has also made it perfectly clear and perfectly known on her platforms that if you call her Auntie, you're going to be blocked. Well, she decided to put action behind her words. And so the Clock App girlies are being blocked and they don't like it. Take a look at this.
I just got blocked by Jackie Aina for sending her a hey auntie with the heart emojis. So are we not allowed to call her auntie anymore? Because I could have sworn we were calling her auntie before, but now I'm blocked. So
And this poor baby girl was not the only one blocked. So too was this young lady, but she was blocked not for calling Jackie Auntie, but for something a little bit different.
Personally, I block people all the time for almost anything. And I tell you, I have never in my life ever commented on a Jackie Aina post, ever. I mean ever. But here's what I did do. This girl made a video basically saying that y'all are mad you can't call her auntie because y'all don't want to see a black woman be rich or something like that. And I just said, you're reaching. She portrayed herself as the rich auntie on YouTube for years. Some people didn't get the memo that she didn't like being called that anymore. So let's have a little grace for the creator that called her that. Like, y'all are dragging her. She just didn't know. It's not that deep. Y'all act like Jackie is Beyonce. Let's calm down. The thought of Jackie scouring the comments of these auntie videos just to find people to block is kind of like, okay, girl, go steam a sheet. I ain't mad though. I block people for less.
Now, a number of people, myself included, firmly feel as though Jackie has the right to set appropriate boundaries for how she's addressed and how she is respected in her spaces. I firmly support her decision to demand a certain level of respect about what she likes and what she prefers from those that she allows to consume and digest her good content. And this young lady agrees.
Jackie is 36 years old. Why you would want to keep calling somebody that's 36 years old an auntie is befuddling me. But I wonder, do you require that title of her because you can't imagine that somebody 5 to 10 years, your junior or senior, has amassed such notoriety and wealth that they can only be auntie status and not your peer? Look within. You might be able to find the answer. Look within.
But this young lady, a good friend of mine, Medusa Showoff, does not. Here's the thing. Medusa always gives me some content to think about, a different perspective. I may not agree, but I always think, and she always makes a really good point. And she doesn't take long to get to that point.
So Jackie Aina is going through what seems to be somewhat of a midlife crisis because she's telling people not to call her auntie despite her whole brand being built on like the rich auntie aesthetic. Listen, I've said this before. I really do think that this whole auntie conversation is really redundant. Auntie has and always will be a term of endearment, a term of honor within our community, specifically within African American culture. I don't give a fuck. Y'all done let Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey's classes ass and come up here and fuck up the motion. If you don't want to be called auntie, that's fine. I'm done convincing people that auntie is a honorable term. Like, with that being said, can we all agree on what the official auntie age is? Because to me, auntie has always been 40 and up. I don't know. I feel like 30s, especially like early 30s, that's more big cousin age to me. Honestly though, I blame you because y'all turn 30 and y'all be acting like 30 is fucking old. You did this to yourself. Y'all be calling yourselves aunties. Even some of you Gen Zs be calling yourselves aunties when y'all in your 20s and early 30s, and it's fucking weird as fuck. Like, you done aged yourself so much and now you mad and now you looking around. Now you actually are approaching the age that you've been appropriating this whole time and now you mad? Jackie, come on now.
Medusa has a great YouTube channel where she does an amazing live around pop culture. If you do not follow Medusa, please do so. Her information is in the show notes. Now, with all of that being said, I really do hope that Jackie never blocks me, but she did take to her platform on the Clock app to really explain why she doesn't want to be called Auntie in a video. And this is a portion of that video.
Into the next stages of my life, and I'm going to be looking at other people who have done it already, but they see me as their elder, but they're really my elder. Who is the big sister to the big sister? When you're young, being mature, it's like a flex, right? It's like a real flex. Then you get to your mid-30s and you start looking back at what are supposed to be your youthful years, and you're like, wait a minute, so I've just been an adult my whole life? So I've just been wise my whole life? I'm reclaiming my time. I just woke up one day and I was like, you know what? Wisdom, it's not my entire personality trait. And also, I don't know everything. The people that are looked at as like aunties and, you know, the people that you want to be when you grow up, when that person makes a misstep or when that person does something that's like slightly less than perfect, it's judged typically 10 times harder. It's hard for people to see you as a real person. I never really got to be young. My childhood was terrible. We ain't doing no story times on that one. Then I got to my 20s and it's like I had to be 5 years older than I really was. Then you get to 30 and everybody's treating you like you're in your 40s. And I'm just like, you get to protect your youth and enjoy yours. Let me enjoy mine now. Everybody that is watching this and cannot relate to this, I guarantee you have a friend in your group that is that person, and behind closed doors is probably not doing that great. Go check on that person. I guarantee you the person that you think has things all figured out is literally going through exactly what you are, but are probably just better at coping out loud. A lot of people did ask me if I'm younger than you. I'm 23, I'm 21. Do you mind if I call you auntie? And it's still a hard no. And it actually makes me a little bit sad because these are people that are at the age that people started calling me auntie. How come when I was that age, I still had to be? Why couldn't I be young when I was actually young? Online, I just don't want to be treated like everybody's elder anymore, you know? I don't. Even people that are older than me. I'm truly moving into a new phase where I'm just like, yeah, I feel my age and I actually kind of
all
enjoy
of this
it.
being said and shared, I want to know what you think. Is this an overreaction? Is this exactly what it should be? A content creator is going too far, an influencer is going too far, and really letting their audience know kind of what they expect? Because that's kind of also a different way of looking at it, is that you, our audience and our followers and our supporters, really, you know, we owe you way more and we should give you way more latitude? Or is it, you know, and that's kind of one of the arguments. Now, personally, you can call me Uncle Zach all you want to, or even Uncle Zico, because there's a group of students from the graduating class of 2007 and 2008 who actually called me Uncle Zico, because if you didn't know, I was a teacher for 9 years before going into administration for 7. But they called me Uncle Zico. It's an inside joke. So you can call me either one, Uncle Zach, Uncle Zico. I'll take it. It's fine with me. It doesn't bother me. I relish in being an elder. But again, Jackie Aina isn't quite yet an elder. She's a role model. She's a mentor. But she probably isn't an elder. I think many people consider an auntie to be like, you know, maybe above 40, and Jackie isn't even close. You know, I look at it like, you know, you're an uncle or auntie as soon as you have a niece or a nephew. And, you know, I got plenty of them. So let me know your comments, your thoughts. Blessed, be well, and whatever you do, keep pushing. I'll see you soon.